I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Hello K-pop lovers! Welcome back to K-pop Update, the best place for those of you who want to stay connected with your favorite K-pop stars anytime, anywhere. And this time, we'll be discussing a post that's not only taking the internet by storm, but also deeply touched armies all over the world. Kim Taehyung, better known as V of BTS, has just graced his Instagram feed with 20 posts at once. Yes, 20. Not just any photos or videos, but rather snippets of reality that feel incredibly personal, intimate, and incredibly honest. These posts feel like a secret window into the innermost side of V, who is currently serving his military service, yet still wants to touch the hearts of his fans in the most subtle ways. We're transported to many settings, from a dimly lit studio to a sweaty gym, from a mysterious airport to a warm, quiet corner of his home. These aren't just visual portraits, but silent poems written by Taehyung through his own camera lens. The first photo shows Taehyung in a warm studio lit by soft orange light. He wore a sleeveless gray t-shirt, revealing his now more toned biceps. On his head, a knit hat with cat ears added a playful touch that contrasted nicely with his solemn expression. His hand rested on his lips, as if in thought, or perhaps simply lost in the music. Large headphones covered his ears, and a red and gold bracelet on his wrist became an inseparable accent in many of the subsequent portraits. Then there was the photo of him standing in front of a bottle of exclusive wine labeled Chambol Music Me. Not only a sign of his refined aesthetic, but also a sense that perhaps he was harboring a particular memory. His airport appearance was equally eye-catching. He wore a black knit balaclava with cat ears and a white mask covering almost his entire face. Along with a friend also dressed in black, they looked like characters from a street noir-style indie film. Mysterious, unique, and of course, very Taehyung. Not only was his artistic side on display, but his discipline was also on display. In several photos from the gym, we see his now more athletic body, his sweat-drenched shirt showing that he's not only emotionally engaged, but also physically. Even in simple moments like sitting with a Coca-Cola cap on and wiping his face with a small towel, we can feel a sense of closeness, as if we were sitting next to him. Then there's Taehyung's mischievous side, which emerges in photos as he poses in front of the mirror, wearing a teddy bear-shaped backpack and making an adorable duck face expression. The combination of the purple lighting and the contemporary interior creates a playful yet artsy atmosphere. In several other posts, he appears relaxed, wearing a dark hoodie in a dimly lit room, sitting cross-legged enjoying music, or simply walking alone in a public place. But none of the photos feel empty. On the contrary, they all speak to each other. They all convey an atmosphere. He successfully makes silence expressive. The short clips he shares reinforce this atmosphere. In the videos, he laughs, plays with his reflection in the mirror, or sways to the beat of Jean Dawson and SCA's NOSCNS, a soulful song choice that emphasizes a contemplative and carefree feel all in one visual package. One of the most touching posts is of him in a studio with pink lighting and rows of glass candles behind him. He looks like a true artist contemplating the world of sound and creation. Wordless, yet full of meaning. One common thread that cannot be overlooked is the red and gold bracelet that always wraps around his wrist. This small item appears in almost every photo, seeming to be a symbol of personal strength, or perhaps a good luck charm during his military service. Many fans believe that these posts are not just casual updates, but rather part of Taehyung's personal project, whether it's for his next musical work, a visual documentary, or simply a deeply intimate self-expression. Some even call it a visual diary that brings together Taehyung's past, present, and hopes for the future. What makes this post so touching is how Taehyung combines emotional maturity, visual beauty, and authenticity into a narrative flow that doesn't need any narration. His facial expressions are unconventional. His hairstyle is left messy. His clothing colors are subtle, yet they blend seamlessly with the mood of each portrait, from mysterious black to elegant gray to vibrant red. One short video shows Taehyung greeting the camera with a wide smile. The moment was so simple, yet many armies admitted they couldn't hold back their tears, as if it were a virtual hug from Taehyung to those who are waiting for him. The final part of these posts shows a cozy corner of his home, lit candles, soft lighting, and wooden furniture creating a peaceful atmosphere. It's there, amidst the silence and warm colors, that Taehyung appears most human. Not as a superstar, but as a man contemplating life. Through this series of portraits, Taehyung reminds us that art doesn't always have to be loud. Sometimes, silence, honesty, and small details can express so much more. He's not speaking through lyrics or concerts, but through simple gestures and speaking eyes. Perhaps this is his way of staying close to ARMY, while also showing that even though he's on national duty, his heart is still there, present among us, through a single Instagram post that speaks louder than 1,000 words. This is the true strength of Kim Taehyung. And at K-Pop Update, we'll always be here to bring you stories like these, because this is where the music, emotions, and love of idols like V live and resonate. Don't forget to stay updated with us, because every second in the world of K-pop has a story you should miss.